welcome back to Bluebell Island for episode 13 with me, MrSealyp. So I'm going to start today's episode down here at the dairy farm. The bales are unloaded, and before anyone says you cheated, you reset the trailer, you didn't, no. If you look here, that they were on, I had what, 2 stacks and one that way, plus one lot got brought down on the forks. I've got 3 lots this way. I've done it all properly. There's no cheating going on here. Honestly, I promise you, no cheating. That will come back in a bit. I'm going to take this one over first. Field 17 is looking all a bit crazy at the moment. The ploughing is continuing. The cultivator's lined up ready to cultivate, and right behind that is the Zetor with the fertiliser spreader on it, and then that will then put a layer of fertiliser on it to help out before I then seed it. I have got loads of fields to seed, a couple of fields ready to harvest, so yeah, tons and tons to do. I did buy another one of the 3-point tippers, the Joskin 3-point tipper, the little tippy thing. So I've got one by the pigs, one by the sheep, so I just need to take over a tractor. But the other thing as well, if you've been watching, and I urge you to watch, of course I do, it's my channel, I would urge you to watch, my farm visits. The first 4 should be up now. Oh, hang on, what have I done here? Oh, that harvest was further over before. Anyway, yeah, I urge you to have a look. In episode 1 of the farm visits, CDModelz very, very kindly bought me, just sticking here, making the right middle of this, bought me a New Holland. A new Holland. To kind of, well, it was to replace this one, but I don't know if I want to get rid of this or just have it extra. But anyway, that apparently has now been shipped and should be arriving at the old docks anytime soon, which is good news. That should be nice, so I'll go and collect that at some point. One of the harvesters is going to go out to field 20. One of the ones that I bought, there's a corn harvest to be done on there, so I'm running out of space now because I'm buying new things. Let's just put this here, shall we? So what I'm going to do is head over to field 17. Which way should I go? Don't want to get my feet wet. I'll go over the bridge. Yeah. So as you can see, there we are. The ploughing, actually it's not far off done, is it? The ploughing is going fantastic. This is, every time I come here I think this field is way, way bigger than it looks on the map. It's a long walk over here. I'll get there in a minute. Yeah, so if you have been watching the MrSealyp on tour, this will be a sedate change. Let's drop that down. Let's get a work on that. This will be a very sedate change from all of that, without CDModelz bouncing around like a maniac and all the things that are happening. I know that Let's Play is not for everybody. It's a bit of craziness, it's something a bit different, it's a bit of multiplayer, it's just 2 of us. And obviously this is more sedate, especially on this map, slightly different. I'll wait till that's done a few strips before I even think about doing any fertiliser spreading. But yeah, a bit of calm. So if you still prefer these Let's Plays, I'm still doing Westbridge Hills, I'm still doing the Golden Days of Farming. The other ones are just going to be thrown in every now and again. The reason I've done a few, I did one with Alien Jim as well, is because we're on school holidays and I've only got just over a week left and we go back to school. I go back to work, she goes back to school, so we're going to try and fit a few in while we've got the time to do it. So there might be a few, but I will still put these in as well. So if that Let's Play's not your cup of tea, then this should be. Now what I am going to do... Oh, mine just could destroy the crop, won't it? I need something with row crop tyres on. I don't think you can put row crops on this, can you? I don't know, in all honesty. Hang on just a tick, I don't think you can. You can't put row crops on this one. So, what I am going to do, actually... right, I'm going to take this down to the port. Fingers crossed. The new Holland is here. Because I'm pretty sure the New Holland I can put narrows on. I think I can. It's a T6 160. So it's quite a big engine size, but the tractor's quite small. There it is. Look, it's here. Fantastic. Right, what I'll do... Oh, God, brakes on this are terrible. Back that up. Drop that down. And just disconnect that. Put that to one side. Come back to this later on. Oh, it's here. So, with all the old tractors, they're all quite small. It's still quite a small tractor, but it's new. A New Holland. Wow, what have they been doing with it? Let's state the wheels. I'm not a good mind to complain. Whoever shipped this, I think they've been driving it around in fields. So that doesn't say blue power on there, does it? Don't think so. So, T6 160, we've got front loader attachment, very nice. Standard tyres. What we'll do, take this over to the store, because my toolbox seems to have vanished. I don't know why that's disappeared again. Every time I put it back in, it disappears. We'll go to the store, and we'll get row crops put on this. And I'm going to spray field 20. I know the crop's already ready to be harvested, but I'm pretty sure I can get away with it. This is nice. So I don't know now. What do I do? Do I get rid of it? You know what I'm going to do? I've never done this before. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. Put it in the comments. Anyone that wants to comment. Now I've bought this, which is very, very nice of her. And it's been shipped. I've got my new T6 160. Do I get rid of the old... That needs a front weight on it, doesn't it? Do I get rid of the old New Holland? Or do I keep it and have them both? What do you reckon? Get rid of the old one or keep it? Oops, should have lowered that first. Right, let's get some row crops on this. Very nice. Oh, sunroof. Sunroof as well, aren't I lucky? Right. Customise. Narrows. 1,800? What? I wish I had the toolbox. Where's that gone? But someone's picked up and used it. One of the workers has cleared off with it. Typical. Right. So the other thing then, I'm going to get a front weight for this. I know I've got a few front weights over there, some of the drum ones, but I'm going to get one specifically for this, I think. Need engine running. And let's get a weight for this. There are lots of weight packs available in the mod hub, and I haven't really been downloading them. I've always kind of stuck with the ones that are in game. But I do like the look of the Agco ones. They're quite nice. Just thinking what might be, that might be alright, mightn't it? Don't want to go too mad. Do I change the colour? I'll go white that way. If I drop it down in the grass, I'll be able to find it. Black and grey ones often disappear and you can't see them. We don't want that. So, once this is clean, it will look a lot better. Right. Interesting looking contraption now. I'm going to take this to field 20, get some fertilising done, and then hopefully that will improve the yield a little bit. I think it's right here. Crazy, 32 miles an hour. I'm not used to that. Where are we? It's a bit further, isn't it? A bit further. Lost it. Here we go. Right. Well, hopefully this won't do any damage now then. I think this is quite a wide spread on this. I always forget how wide it is. Let's start over here, shall we? Try and get it between the rows. Oh, maybe it won't do it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Worker's going. Hopefully it will do the whole field. It's not a very big field, but it will give me some corn for the pigs. I can put that into storage, and that will give me another field that will need sorting out. Harvesting. Completed their task. There might be what I just tried to do here, but the ploughing should be done. Give me a second. Ploughing is complete. Cultivating is continuing. Once that's done and I've finished fertiliser spreading on field 20, which is just there, I'll then get the fertiliser spreader over here. Brilliant. Okay, right, next job then. I'm going to get over, get the harvester, and let's get this field 20 cleared. I think I'll keep this plough attached for the time being because field 20 is going to need ploughing and sorting out once it's been harvested, so I'll leave this on here. It's weird because my toolbox was just down there. It's gone. Ooh, be tight. Okay. Harvester. It will need to be this one because that's the header I'm going to need for doing the corn. Hopefully this will work on this. That's quite an old harvester, but it should hook up. Oh, quite a bit of weight on the front though. Quite a bit of weight. Doors open, let the air in. Let's get this over to field 20. What I will need to do at some point is have a whiz around the fields actually and check and see how the crops are getting on. So I think field... oh, what was it? Field 11 I think is ready to be harvested. Field 18 is ready. I think field 18 was... we're going to pass that now, aren't we? I think field 18, yeah, you can just see it there, is ready. I don't think field 7 will be far behind. That's the other one that had corn in, where I redid the entire field, so there's a few bits need doing. Mind you, I can get the other harvester out, can't I? I've got two. Get another harvester going, get that one done. Busy, busy, busy. Excellent. Excellent. Right. Let's open this up. Of course I do. Turn this on. Never been particularly good at in-cab harvesting. If I miss anything, I'll have to go back for it. It's not a particularly wide header. Actually, so, see what I mean? How could I have missed that already? Beacons can go off. I think I'll let the worker continue. They're much better at it than I am. It would appear the harvester did not hang about. He's done. She's done. It was a she, wasn't it? Yeah, she's done. Finished. And looking ahead, my impatient workers. Oh dearie me. Don't hang about, do they? Although they're not there. Bought the vehicles, cleared off for another tea break. Oh, I don't know. I obviously pay them too much. Right, let's open this colour, shall we? I went and grabbed the Marston Ace for two reasons. One, I haven't used it very much, and two, I can't remember where I put the red rock. Oh, I remember now. The S is in the back of one of those barns, isn't it? I think it is. I think there was about... Oh, what did this do in the end? 9,000? Just under 9,000 litres, I think it did. Which will be fine, that can go into storage for the pigs. Corn is, you know, it's their 50% of their feed needs to be this, so I'm going to need more than 8,000 litres, but it's a start. Up we go. 8,268 litres. We'll put the cover back on, don't want that getting spoilt on the way, do we? So this field is going to need sorting out, but I've also had an idea for that, something that I haven't done yet. I bought the piece of equipment, but never used it. And I think I might as well, seeing as I've got it here now and it's new, use the new Holland T6. But I'm going to use the slurry spreader. I've done the manure spreader, I haven't done any slurry spreading, and I must have enough slurry to do that field. Surely. I know the manure spreading was a bit touch and go. Should go through here. closing my eyes and pretending I haven't run over 5 chickens on the way through. Cover off. Perfect. So then, this trailer can go away. I keep saying away. I'm running out of I'm running out of storage space. I suppose there are places. Let's just stick it in here for the time being. Oh no, there's sugar beet in there, isn't there? That's where the bureau goes. Oh dearie me. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll leave it attached to the bureau for the time being. If I just put it through here like that, I can take the bureau out from the other side, can't I? Perfect. Lots of perfection going on today. Don't know why I keep saying perfect. Oh, have I got a full... Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look in our information page. What's it going for anyway? Wheat. Oh, it's dropping. 8579. That's a good price. So have a look at the animals. Oh, it hasn't reset yet. Pigs do need corn. They also need sunflower, canola. Cows are going to need some more feed. Oh, they're getting through that quick. What am I up to? 55 pigs. Wow, they're not hanging about, are they? Right, so what have I actually got in storage then? I have got a little bit of canola, a little bit of sunflower. I can give them a bit of each, I suppose, couldn't I? And corn, what I've just put in there. So they'll probably take all of that, so I'm going to need some more corn. So I think I might just replant that field, plough it all up, fertilise it all, and see if I get a better yield on that as well. Until I know whether I've got a full load on there, I suppose I could, as soon as I pick it up. But as the price is dropping, I might get rid of that as well. Bit more money in the bank, isn't it? I'll go and grab a tractor with the front loader for the New Holland here, isn't it? And then I'll get that sold, and then we'll get the slurry spreader. We'll get that on field 20 before we do any ploughing. So very, very quickly, where's the New Holland? The New Holland. Here. Oh, I found the toolbox, by the way. My toolbox was over here in the bushes. I have no idea how it ended up in here, but it was over here. Peculiar. Anyway, so I've put standard tyres back on it. So what I need is, like, you know, the front of trains, what they call cattle pushers, those kind of, yeah, to get cows off the line. That's what I need, one of those. They should do a tractor chicken pusher, especially if you've got a chicken farm. It's very low, like a foil type thing. You can just push them out of the way. I know it's ridiculous, but needs must. Oh, that's a good look, isn't it? Blue, black, red. Lovely. Okay, right. See if I can come from the side with this one, or just give it a bit of a nudge. I'll give it a bit of a nudge round. Or miss it completely. There we go, that should do the trick. $1,890. The price is dropping. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it now. It will be worth the money. Right, don't want to get it wet. Right, now, let's go. Spinnery, quickly get there before the price plummets. Make sure I don't lose us off the front. Hang on. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I think I'm going the right way. I am going the right way. Be positive. This is definitely the right way, until it's not. And then it's what's called an adventure. That's what I always tell my kids. Never admit you're lost. Never. It's always an adventure until you find where you are again. $16,220. Not bad at all. Let's tip those forward. Don't want to skewer anyone on the way back. And back over to the farm. Slight little detour from today's planned events. Having finally remembered where I left it. Oh dear. The HiSpec 2300G, I think it was. Yes, it was. Lift this up. Yes, it was. There we go. And we're quite lucky. I think we've got about... I say lucky. There's no luck involved. I set this all up, didn't I? Of course I did. Luck. We've got about 40,000 litres, I believe, of liquid slurry. Now, this is the bit that... I'll try and remember if I do the right button or not. Let's see. Yes. I know it doesn't look quite right. Oh no, hang on, it does go into there. It goes through the concrete, but it does go into there. Lovely, right. Let's fill up, shall we? Well, it's a slow pump. Lovely. Well, it takes a fair bit, doesn't it? Right. Put the pipe away. Oh, there was a button, wasn't there, to seat it, but it looks like it's... Or is it? Oh, what was it? It said like lower... Oh, I'm going to have to check on this, sorry. I know I shouldn't. It said lower slurry tanker. If I click that, it just seats the pipe. I think that's all it does. Okie dokie, the slurry fill level is now at 30,000 litres. Let's go and do some slurrying. I'll go this way actually, through the field. Smells a bit heavy. What I'm going to do off screen, I haven't done yet, after I did the first map tour, I'm going to have a bit of a search around on the periphery, around some of the edges and the bits I haven't really been to. There's that little island off over there, I haven't been there. There's a couple of the kind of the hilltops and certain areas. I haven't been round to the sawmill since the first map tour, that's right off round past field 11. I just want to check something, I did put the red rock in here, didn't I? Yes, I can just see it. Whoops. Watch where I'm going. Where am I going to? Yep. Yeah, just have a bit of a explore, really. Explore the island. Search for those hidden gems and delights. They're out there. Right. The harvester will need to be put away. Oh, actually, just need to. Oh, I'll get the other one out. As I say, just swap the headers, but then I'll only ever use the one harvester. I should still be multitasking. I've got to remember to do that. like doing stuff myself. Right, let's turn this on, see what the spray's like. That's not bad at all. Let's go over a little bit. Cruise control on. Very nice. We are slurrying. Yes, I don't do this very often. And when I do it, it's normally on the bigger farms with huge equipment. It's all a bit crazy. Just looking at how that's going down. Am I likely to finish the field before having to refill? Now 10,000 litres in it. I haven't quite used 2,000. Yeah, it should be alright. Right. See, this is the problem. You put a worker on and they decide they have to go all round the countryside just to turn the tractor around. Just turn it round, get on with it. Making a meal of it. There we go. Right. Then I'll get this ploughed. I have been told repeatedly that once it's ploughed you don't need to cultivate it, because a lot of the seeders, even the ones that say they won't, they're not, what are they called, like a direct drill, no previous cultivating is required kind of thing, that you can seed onto a ploughed field or a cultivated field. And I know that, I get it, I really do. I've said it before, it's a habit I've got into doing. I've always kind of thought, well, in real life, do you normally seed directly into a ploughed field, or would you cultivate it first to kind of level it, flatten it a little bit more? I know sometimes the machines make furrows because whatever it is you're seeding needs to be in a furrow rather than on a cultivator. I don't know. That's something. I'm not a farmer. I'm just, what I've got used to doing, and yeah, I'm not trying to anger anybody. I promise you. It's just how I've kind of got used to doing it, really. It becomes a habit. I know it's a step I probably don't need to do. Now I have to say, based upon the manure spreading, oh, that tree situation, isn't it? Right, let's do myself. The difference between the manure and the slurry, it would appear, the slurry certainly seems to be going further. I know the tank's bigger on this, I totally get that. It does seem to be going further than the manure did. So, don't know, one of those things. I was kind of hoping that we'd get the manure buy point, purchase point. That would be cracking, wouldn't it? Just spray a bit of slurry over the side of the harvester. I'll have to give that a bit of a wash, actually. I'm wasting a lot of slurry on this bit, but I probably wasn't far enough over on the first run. I could have got away with this, but I want to make sure the whole field's done, and done properly. Show these young whippersnappers how it's done. These young'uns. Okay. That went rather well. So, what are we doing first? Ploughing. Let's get the plough on. And then I'll move the harvester as well before the plough gets in. That's probably the best bet. Let's put that down where it needs to be. About there. Let him crack on. Okay. Ah, it's all rather scary. Beacons off. Auger in. Close the harvester. Lovely job. Well done. Oh, I'm stuck in the corner. Oh, for a follow me mod. Is that just the shade, or is that getting really sooty and smoky around the exhaust? It's all getting a little bit congested around here. Let's get on the way. Once the ploughing's done, I'll get the cultivating done. I have got a lot of fields to seed. That all needs sorting out. Right, let's put this here. Let's close that window. Branches sticking in. Right, jump over there. Lovely. Right, slurry spreader can go back, but I will be using that a lot, and hopefully the manure will build up a bit as well. Now what I thought I would do on the way back was fill up from the pig slurry tank, just top it off, but I don't need to worry about getting the pipe out because it's got its own kind of connector type. I suppose it should really hook up to there, shouldn't it? Never mind. Never mind. Check on the pigs, make sure they're all right. Ooh, it's an interesting colour. Isn't that supposed to be brown, liquidy? Ugh. It's got algae on the top, quite clearly. Right. Feed area needs a little bit of a clean. So what you need is a shovel. You've got the hand thing, you need a shovel, and you can just kind of, the little bits, just shovel them in. You can't do it by hand, can you? Just flick it in. Hello, pigs. How the devil are you? There's a few of them in here. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Okay. Might not fall in there. That would be rather embarrassing. Oh, I've used everything and haven't filled up. Ooh. Fair enough. Take this back and put it away. Or actually, no I won't. I'll take this back over to field 18 because that's going to be harvested soon and that will need slurrying after it's been harvested. So I might as well take it back to there. Otherwise I'm going to be backwards and forwards. I was going to say backwards and forwards like a yo-yo. No, yo-yos go up and down, don't they? Backwards and forwards like a backwards and forwardsy type thing. I can't think of something at the moment. When I edit it, I might think of something that goes backwards and forwards. Linear actuator. Oh, that's ridiculous. Is that even right? Probably not. I've probably just embarrassed myself with my lack of engineering knowledge. Right, let's leave the slurry tank here for the minute. Perfect. Right, next job. What's up next? I'll just sit here and ponder. After pondering for a few seconds, it suddenly dawned on me how long you've been watching for. This has been a slightly longer than usual episode, and I apologise for that. No, I don't apologise. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. The harvester is now sorting out the soybean on field 18. On field 16 through there we are now seeding and putting more soybean in the ground. I had a little bit of a moment where I started seeding and I had it on wheat by mistake, so the first little strip, there's a tiny little bit that's wheat. I'll have to deal with that, but that's not too much of a problem. But we are at the end of another episode. We've got a fair bit done. Field 20 is sorted, it's in the process of being ploughed, it has been slurry spread. We picked up the new New Holland. Oh, what's that in there? Is that all the spool valve stuff? I'm not too sure. But yes, that is the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.